Hello to my Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading, Taurus. Let's go. All right. So, let's see what's in your cards. All right. Okay, so this is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. I'm talking to you wherever. Taurus is in your birth chart. You know by now, you all rule second house. Second house is all about personal resources. It's all about money habits, possessions, values, financial security, self-worth, and income, right? So, question is, what energy am I bringing into my relationships? And then also, how can I better support those I love without depleting myself? Here we go. New you, new love, new career, new life, new everything, right? New everything. So part of it is, the energy of excitement, for the new everything, right? All right, so what energy are you bringing into your relationship, right? The excitement of new, right? So that could be mixed with a little anxiety. It's like, okay, it's new. So it's a mixture of emotions, right? A mixture of emotions, right? How can I better support those I love without depleting myself, right? So let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. All right, here we have the Eight of Swords here. Right, so yeah, so someone that you love, someone that you love, when they look in the mirror, they may not necessarily like what they see when they look in the mirror. Maybe somebody says something to them, that they were caught in some kind of a very painful cycle. Maybe they were caught in a very karmic cycle. Surrounding their worth, right? This is Pentacles here. And that may have been something that they projected onto other people. And they didn't realize, who knows if they realized it or not. So that's how you cannot deplete yourself, right? By being supportive, by speaking kind words. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles here, being down to earth, relatable, telling people that they're down to earth, that they're relatable, basically helping somebody to adjust their crown. Because it looks like that's something that you and somebody you all can kind of relate to, you and somebody can relate to, right? That's what you and someone have in common. That's what the Eight of Swords is, right? Maybe I'm just really brokenhearted just by the way you were talked to. Here's the Three of Swords here. 3 looks like lips, right? So maybe the way you were talked to could have been really disappointing. So maybe that's the way you're going to help support, like uplifting people around you. That's right. That's what I'm saying. New you, new love, new career, new life. It's a whole new everything. Right? And surrendering to source, like pouring into yourselves. Like really doing more to nurture you so that you don't get depleted, right? Yeah. This right here, the King of Swords here. Like you're looks like somebody is very intelligent. You have a lot of knowledge of like what your spirit needs. Somebody may not be pouring into themselves. They may be overthinking it, right? Really overthinking it. So that's not something you have to overthink. That's something you have to overthink. All right. Here's the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, scales from your eyes have been removed, right? So we're talking duality here. So This right here just means that you're going through a rebirth. That's it. This is the year of the snake. That just means rebirth. That's it. Everybody's going through a rebirth. So it really is a matter of how you look at it. Everybody's going through a rebirth. So new you. Scales from your eyes have been removed for you to see something. Is like, okay, maybe the way you were talked to, maybe you and somebody else were talked to, made you see yourself differently in the mirror. So Source wants you to keep your vibrations high, right? Rise above the judgment, right? This is generational. Rise above the judgment. You're going through a very powerful transformation. Matter of fact, people are not going to recognize you, going through a powerful transformation. And there will be people, quite honestly, that you'll have in common with, that it's going to bring back a memory to you of how, like, everybody goes through their transformation when they go through their transformation. And some people will think, oh, that's not how they are. I don't remember them that way. That's the, whatever. People will say all kinds of things. So here we have Knight of Cups here. But yeah, you can save yourself a lot of trouble, by keeping your vibrations high. For real. You can just save yourself by just keeping your vibrations high. Right? As far as you're concerned, you know you better than anybody else. And that's it. So you say it's a whole new you. It's a whole new you. And that's it. That's it. So let's close it out. There's always going to be people who question your growth. Always. Family, friends, whomever. They're going to remember you however they want to remember you. But remember, your water, your emotions, feelings, all those things are shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it. The source is saying, if you're judging other people, you'll be judged by the same way. You'll be judged by the same way. So that's why it's a whole new you. You're having an awakening, right? So, oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Yes, so somebody is having an awakening, right? And things are starting to flow like water. Things are starting to flow like water. Because Eight of Swords is a form of spell work. People keep constantly being talking negatively to constantly being judged. Over time, people realize they really cannot see the good in them at all. They cannot see the good in them at all. They can't see themselves ever getting it right. They can't see themselves doing good in school. They can't see themselves doing good in a marriage, friendships. They can't see themselves doing good anywhere. So, yeah, a fiery climax approaches. So, yeah, so you having some kind of an awakening, for you, that fiery climax for you could be a total recall, like really putting you in prayer warrior mode. Like, oh, no. I'm having some kind of an awakening. It's time to get, strong prayers going here, right? Serious prayers going. So, no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You have always been, always will be. It's not up for debate. Yeah. So, if something is bringing out the fire in you, like in terms of you remembering things, like you're waking up to maybe how you were talked to and how it made you feel, because that's something that's very relatable as far as you're concerned, feeling judged for whatever reason. Maybe you had rich parents, because I'm looking at these two right here, King and Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they had a whole lot of money and people looked down on you, right? And you wanted people to show you some kind of compassion. So something wasn't clicking for somebody for a while. So trying to stay true. So let's see. The need for validation from others is an illusion. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. Yeah. And rich doesn't always mean your parents have money. I mean, you know, they could. I mean, that would be nice, but that comes with its own set of problems too. They could just be like rich in resources. They could know a lot of people, right? It could be those too, right? Money is a resource too. All of it is energy, but nobody, you know, keep hearing it over and over and over again. Like something just wasn't clicking. Something just was not clicking for somebody. So it's a new everything, So something is there's a major call for you're relating to something. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. See you in the next video. Bye.